Hey, it's Angel Carpenter with Wild Brushes Art with Angel, and welcome. I wanted to ask you if you know what I have coming up that is super, super special in 17 days. I'm super excited, and I have been mentioning this at my paint parties when we're doing introductions and introducing ourselves. You know, everyone's telling me their name, and I'm letting them know a little bit about myself. So if you know what the big thing coming up is, let me know down below. But I just was going to say I have my work cut out for me today, and so I'm a little bit late getting on here for the live, but I wanted to show you. I have 16 canvases over here that I am prepping for tomorrow. I am going to do a little demo today of some flowers, so no worries. I've got that coming up. But I got to make sure this doesn't fall off. Okay. But tomorrow at Bare Bones, we're going to be painting, it's a choice of mountain blooms with the wildflowers, or here's the mountain blooms. If you can, this is what I'm doing. I'm tracing the design onto the canvases for everybody. And then this is the peacock, wild peacock. So I'm calling it the Stay Wild Paint and Sip over at Bare Bones in the bowling alley. All ages are welcome. And but that's what we're going to be painting. The actual paintings are there on display if you want to check them out tonight, or tomorrow. But I really need everyone to sign up tonight that wants to, anyone who wants to come, so that I can finish up these tracings. I will have an assistant there with me tomorrow, so if a couple extra people come, I can have those made out for you. But so I'll bring a couple extra canvases if anyone wants to join us. But if you can at all possible, sign up tonight so that you can get in there. But anyway, today, okay, so if you think of what the special thing is in 17 days, let me know. Okay, I'm going to look on the comments back here and see if anyone knows. But thank you for joining me for the live. And so as you come on, be sure to say hello. And if you catch the replay, be sure to just say #replay, and I would love to say hello to you. So today I'm going to paint some flowers that I've had in mind. And let's see, I didn't open this paint here, and it sometimes is hard to open these little bottles of paint. So I'm going to just use my scissors to do that. And so I just had this thought in mind with these tall flowers, I was calling them. Maybe the proper term is long stem flowers or something like that. But I was just calling them tall flowers for now. But so I'm going to get some paint here. And this is just a thought in my mind. And I don't know if it'll look fabulous or like, I don't know. But it's just fun to sit down and just try something new, right? So I'm going to get some colors out here. This will be for the background. I'm using kind of a sea foam sort of color and a turquoise, my favorite color ever, and a little white. I did shake these up beforehand, but I'm just shaking them up a little bit more. Okay, and then I'm thinking, so what color flowers would you want to paint? I'm going to paint some purple flowers, kind of a magenta. This one's a dark purple, a magenta, and kind of a periwinkle sort of color here. Okay, and I think that's all I'll need. I was thinking maybe a gray down here, but I wonder if I have a gray around here, or I could just make a gray. So anyway, oh, and I forgot to grab my paintbrush. Well, I have a few paintbrushes here, but hold on. I was, before I came live, I was like, oh, I need water. Oh, I need an apron. Oh, I need this, I need that. So hold on just a second while I get my brushes right here. They're just really close by, so I can grab these really quick. I just have a big basket of paintbrushes just right here, so it'll be easy to just grab some. But I hope everyone's having a great Wednesday today. It has been a good day my way. Just grateful to be here, and I'm grateful for everyone's support. So Just grabbing a few. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. I have my paper towels right here. I like to have some paper towels handy and some baby wipes if I feel like I want a little baby wipe to wipe up any spills. So I keep those handy too. And so what I was thinking is to just go in here and paint this canvas white right here in the middle, kind of upper center part of the canvas. This is just an 11 by 14 canvas here. And I'm just using a flat brush, a 3/4 inch flat brush. I'm going to really add a lot of white on in this circled area here. And then I'm going to start adding some of this sea foam type of color, just really lightly to the outer edges. This was just a thought, and like I said, I don't know how much I'll love it, but I think it could be something fun. Something fun and something bright and pretty, right? Because it is spring, and recently I asked, did your spring April showers bring May flowers? And so far for May, we keep getting more showers and more showers. Not just inundated and not like we're flooding or anything yet, but hopefully we don't. But I'm just going to add some of this turquoise in here just to add a little spark of extra color there, so it's not too muted. And like that. And so anyway, yeah, it was raining today on recess at school and raining yesterday, but not as bad, not too bad, you know. So, and I always like to encourage people to paint the edges of your canvas. So we're doing that. And here. And so how is everyone doing? I'm going to take a look and see. All right. So I hope you can see this. I am going to scooch this over this way a little bit. That might help to see it a little better. Okay. I'm going to go down here and add some darker down here. And then what I was thinking is that there would be some sort of a counter or a shelf or something like right here. I don't know, something down here. I could make this brown. I was just thinking to make it kind of not too many colors. So I'm gonna add this down here. And I might change this up. I just wanted to paint this and just get on here and paint a little bit. Even though, like I said, I have my work cut out for me today, I am getting ready for a big paint party tomorrow. So far, I have 16 people signed up for this paint party at Bare Bones tomorrow, and I'm super, super excited. I'm calling it the Stay Wild Paint Party because we've got the wild peacock and the wild flowers. And so I thought that'd be kind of fun. So we usually have a great group of people there. I really enjoy painting with everybody. And I also have a paint party this Saturday over at Painted Sky Center for the Arts. And for that one, we're going to be painting hydrangeas in a basket. And so that one's going to be great too. And everyone's looking forward to seeing the technique I'm using for the hydrangeas. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm just going to come in here and just go like so. Like that. And so my idea is to create a tall glass or of some sort right here. And it doesn't have to be, shouldn't be perfectly centered, right? In fact, maybe I'll move it over a little bit farther this way. So I'm using my baby wipe to just kind of make the impression of this vase here. And maybe I want it to be further over this way. So I'm going to actually erase this a little bit right here. Okay. And then, let's see, grab my brush. I'm going to add this sea foam back over here. Add that back in right there. Because I decided I want it farther over this way. Okay. And so I'm kind of looking at this at an angle, and so I might have to turn it every now and then to look at this and see. And so I really want to add some of this color here to the vase. So I'm going to put some of this beautiful turquoise in here. Got a little dry paint right there. Okay, just kind of streaky sort of look there. And I'm going to grab some white and kind of streak that in there too. So did anyone guess what the special event is coming up in 17 days on June 1st? Be sure to chime in on that, okay? All right. And then I'm going to grab my smaller brush and just, maybe I wanted, that's fine. I'll just come in here. Down here I'm going to add a little bright white down here. Show a little reflection there. And then I'm going to have some long stem flowers of some sort. I like whimsical, so they're not any particular type of flower, okay? So I do need some more. I need another color, this green here. And I'm just going to make 3 flowers, I think. We'll see. Let me know what you think. 3, 4, maybe 4 flowers with some petals down here or something like that. I think 3 would be a good number. I like to go with odd numbers. It's more visually pleasing to the eye. And I'm just going to get on here and maybe say hello into the comments. It's down here below and see if that might help. Let's see. Oh, it's not letting me put a thought in there. Okay, that's all right. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and just, now this is pretty wet up here, but I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. I'm going to have one coming up like this, and the lighter touch you have on your canvas, the thinner the line you'll have. Okay, so I have one going up here like that. And then I'll have one kind of going straight up here, like so. Maybe put a little darker color down here so you can see it. And then maybe another one coming straight up next to that, a little bit curved this way. And then if I get any of these lines a little too thick, I can just come in here and add a little highlight to those. So no worries if we get it a little heavier line than we were thinking. Okay. This is going to be a quick painting because I do have my work cut out for me. Like I said, 16 canvases. I only got 6 done so far, and so I have 10 more to get ready. And my some of my canvas just arrived today because I ordered a ton of canvas not too long ago. It feels like it wasn't that long ago. So I ordered 3 big boxes of it, and then all of a sudden I realized, oh my gosh, my canvas is depleted. I've got to order some more. So I did, and it came in good time, but it was getting a little worrisome there for just a minute. So I'm going to go in the center of this with this a little shape like this, with this periwinkle, and just kind of a fun little shape like this. I'm going to do that. Maybe I'll put some down here in on the table there. And then I'm going to grab another color. This, oops, got a little extra drip right there. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna grab this magenta color and just kind of go around and add some out here. I didn't mean for that, but that's okay. And just use a baby wipe and wipe that up. Looks beautiful. Okay, it's fine. No worries, right? Okay, and then I'm gonna add a little bit here. Like I said, this is a whimsical flower. I don't know what kind of flower this is. And then some here. And I'm going to grab this darker and have it down around here. Just some fun purples. Who doesn't love purple? I love turquoise, but purple's pretty good too. I do love a purple. And just having fun with that. Just adding a few dots of purple here and there too. A few extra touches. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to my small detail brush. It's a liner. And I'm going to grab a darker green right here. I don't know that I really need this, but I'm just going to add a little bit of darker green here and there, just a few touches. Like right under the petals. And I wasn't going to worry about any leaves. I'm just going to have these be very simple shapes. Just going to make one side a little darker here and there. You don't need a steady hand for this because these are from nature. You don't need to have perfect lines on this. All right, and then, so I'm gonna switch back. Well, no, I'll use this brush. It'll be fine. Use a little of this right back here and just fill in this little area here for the vase. Just give it a little oval shape back there and out here. Maybe add a little green to it. And I need to turn it towards myself because it's a little lopsided. That's all right. Okay, I have to look at it straight on to get a straight shape because I did not put a drawing on here beforehand to follow. I'm just kind of making one up right now. Okay. Get that like I like it. So my big event coming up, it's not really an event, but something that's happening on June 1st is my 5th anniversary of Wild Brushes Art with Angel, and I'm super, super excited about it. So I'm hoping to do some fun things for you all, for all your support over these 5 years. And so planning on that. And so I hope you'll stick around later this month and hear about what I'm going to offer for something fun, just for people to say thank you for being here and for checking out the lives and just all your support with the paint parties, even any likes you ever gave or comments or just anything you ever did to support my business. I appreciate you, and I just want to make that known that I do appreciate it very much. It's It's really helped grow my business for the support that you give to me. So I do appreciate it. Okay, so I'm just adding a little, and you know, I may switch this up and fix it a little more later, but just giving you the idea of something fun to paint, and how fun it is just to sit down and enjoy a little free time painting, okay? So just getting a few streaks of the white in there. And you know, if you really look at reflections, there can be so much color in them depending on what is in the room, the flowers, everything going on in the surrounding area of the glass. So I just wanted to add a little white down here, and you would see part of the table in here too. Maybe make it a little darker with these stems in here. And then of course something to ground it a little bit, and just maybe a part of that purple in there to go under that. And then maybe if the light's coming this way, maybe we'd have a shadow coming this way. Just a little shadow, nothing too crazy. But maybe there's some light streaming through too. Anyway, I'm not looking, there's not a still life here, so I'm just making this up. So it's just a lot of fun just to do something fun and creative. I think I'll put some more of this turquoise over here. Okay. Like that. Okay, so that is pretty much what I have for you today. Just something fun and beautiful to brighten your day. Maybe I'd add all three of these colors somewhere down in here or in the glass, just to let that pick up and echo throughout the painting, just to have it some fun little colors in here too. Maybe some of this periwinkle here. Just have that just be a fun little accent of color in there. Okay. And it's just from my imagination, okay? So just let your imagination have fun. And oops, I swear I do this every time. I need to scooch everything back, and make it so this does not fall off the table, because this stretches out a little farther than I think it does, this table easel, and then it falls off. So okay, there we go. And thank you for being here. I just want to say thank you again for supporting Wild Brushes Art with Angel. And I'm here in Eastern Oregon, and let me know where you're at, okay? Let me know where you're at, how your day's going, and everything like that. And so I have a little something I wanted to share read to you. Okay, I'm looking. I have my little notebook, little tiny notebook. Here it is, okay. So this is a Bob Ross quote, and it's, "There's enough unhappy things in the world. Paintings should be of those things that brightens your day." And so I agree. I just wanted something to brighten our day, and something quick and simple and fun. And so, like I said, I have a lot to get ready tonight. I need to get the paints together, all the brushes, and finish my tracings, and then I'm set to go with this paint party tomorrow at Bare Bones. And then I have another one coming up, like I said, at Painted Sky Center for the Arts on Saturday, May 17th from 1 to 3:30, and that's the hydrangeas. Tomorrow's paint party is at Bare Bones in the bowling alley, and that one is from 6 to 8:30. They're, like I said, in the bowling alley. It's a Thursday, and if you want to come, you have to get in there tonight and just check out the page, and you'll see where to go to get in there and learn all the details. So, okay, thank you for being here. Again, check out later and see. Oh, Zach's watching. Thank you, Zach. I'll hold this a little closer. There we go. That is just some fun, simple flowers, and I hope you enjoyed that. So, all right, thank you for joining me. Have a great week, everybody. Chat with you soon.